Hi, my name is Tatum, and for this presentation, I'm going to be talking about the poem that I chose. It's called Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe, and it's like a love story and a romance poem, so I'm really excited about it. And the way I'm going to do it is kind of read just like passage by passage and like stop and then like analyze and talk about each section separately, and then just kind of go all the way through it. So yeah, let's get started.
Annabel Lee. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me.
So in this section, we're kind of just introduced to everything. We're introduced to like the setting and the characters and kind of like where it's placed. So it says, long time ago, many years ago, and it's in a kingdom by the sea, which is cool. And then it's introduces this woman named Annabel Lee, and she's a maiden, and pretty much what it says is that her purpose is to be loved by this man and to love him back. So it's a good start. Let's keep going.
I was a child and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than love, I and Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea.
Okay, so in this passage, it starts off by saying we're both children, so they're both really young and living in this kingdom together, but their love doesn't matter their age. Like, their love is so much stronger and deeper than just a regular love or someone else's love, which I really like that part. I thought that was cool. But then it keeps going, and it talks about this wind that blew out of nowhere, chilling his beautiful Annabel Lee. And so someone comes and takes her and puts her in this like secluded area. So to me, it kind of means that wind or that chilling wind or whatever killed Annabel Lee, and he's so sad that she's being taken from him. So let's keep going.
The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee.
Okay, so in this little section, it talks about the angels. So he brings up the angels and how they pretty much took Annabel Lee from him because they're jealous. Because they're jealous and they envy this love that they have, this amazing love that they have together. And I honestly really like this part. I think it's really interesting and it's really bold of him to say, because he's saying like they're not even as happy as we were when the angels in heaven, which is pretty hard to beat, but his love with Annabel Lee was better than that. And I don't know, I really like that part. But then it keeps going, and it kind of just confirms that this wind did come chilling and killing his Annabel Lee. So Annabel Lee is gone, and let's see what happens.
But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee.
Okay, so in this part, it kind of just continues and talks about their love, kind of like the strength of their love. So it's pretty much saying it doesn't matter if people are older than us or wiser or more mature or whatever. Their love doesn't compare to ours. Like, our love is so real and deep, and we care so much about each other that it's not even like a competition. Like, they're just nowhere near our love, which is cool. I like that part. But then it keeps going, and it says, not the angels in heaven or the demons under the sea will ever tear our souls from each other. Like, our souls are meant for each other. Like, they are intertwined with each other just forever, just forever. And that's cool. It's just kind of like a dramatic part, but it just kind of solidifies how much they did love each other and how much they did mean to each other. But yeah, let's go on to the last one.
For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in the sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea.
So basically, in this last little section, it talks about how he can't sleep without dreaming about Annabel Lee, and he sees her eyes and all of the stars, and that every night he comes and he lays by her sepulcher with her in her tomb and sleeps by her in the sea, by the sea. And that's kind of just where it ends, and it's kind of sad ending, but that's just his sacrifice for her, that he loves her and he wants to be around her even though she's not living. And it's just crazy to think that their love was that strong. Okay, so after we've read the whole thing and we've kind of analyzed it and like gotten deeper into it, I really honestly like this poem. I'm glad that I chose this one and that I've never heard it or read it before, so I like that I got to like get into it and go into the deeper meanings and understand what each little part meant. So I really enjoyed it, even though it doesn't end perfectly and they don't get to have their like happily ever after together. It just kind of shows that even though she is gone and she's passed away, his love for her doesn't end. He goes and he sleeps by her tomb every night, and it doesn't matter that she's gone. Their souls are still together and they're still in love, and he won't stop loving her, which I really like. And it kind of gives like the reader hope that like there's still this love out there and this intense like feeling for another person. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it, and I hope you understand it a little bit better, and I hope that you liked it too. So